live now. It says we are live. And ta-da. Let me wipe the camera there. Okay, cool. You gonna comment on there?
Sure.
What do we have going on? Where's my rum at? There it is. Perfect. Okay.
Do you have your smoothie cup?
Say that again?
Do you have your smoothie cup for your blender?
No. It's okay. Bye. All right. There we go. We had a fun little adventure getting this thing ready for today. Dana is out of town, so usually she like sets up all the cameras and lights and stuff like that, and I don't know what I'm doing at all when it comes to that portion. 100% not a tech person. But I got it figured out. Sorry, we're a little bit late today. We have a fun little cocktail for you today. It's going to be a frozen Piña Colada. I want to say thank you for your patience and happy birthday to Dana's mother, Trish. She is 27 years old again. Yeah. Ooh, thank you, Dana. You look great too. Yeah, so anyways, happy birthday, Trish. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I saw the photo of you riding your horse, Tequila, and looked like you're having such a good time. So fantastic to see you're taking advantage of it. Up here in the old Northwest, we got a little sprinkle and rain. No, not too bad. It's not cold out at least, and it's kind of nice and fresh feeling outside. So I'm going to try to get a little stuff done around the house, the inside of the house today, because I just actually got back from hitting some golf balls with my brother, which was nice. So we took advantage of that in a kind of undercover golf range. So that was cool. And yeah, rest of the day, I'm pretty much just going to do honeydew list. So anyways, frozen Piña Colada. This is going to be sweet. Let me go ahead and pull up the recipe here and set that aside right here. That'll work perfect. Yes. And first thing, and just so you know, this one is going to be a blended frozen Piña Colada. So we are going to be using the Vitamix. Here's kind of the thing I tell people is you know, if you have Vitamix, fantastic. You know, you guys already know the deal. The ice is beautiful, nice and smooth. It's amazing. It's a commercial machine, you know, that you just basically have in your house. If you don't have a Vitamix, it may not come out as smooth as you would see it here on, you know, the episode today, and you should probably get a Vitamix. That's pretty much about it. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. I have my Vitamix container, and those of you who do have the personal size cups for the Vitamix, it'll work in there as well. So depending on your quantities, you can use the personal size cup, or you can use, you know, your 48-ounce cup. Something with a smaller base on it is primarily the main thing, because this is not a huge cocktail. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with some rum. And if you can, try to find the largest bottle of rum possible. Because it always tastes better that way, doesn't it? And we're going to do 2 ounces of the rum here. Here we are. We see Dana there in the comments. Let me move my phone because it has the recipe there. There we are. Oh, Dana's laughing. Ha 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 ha. Sideways smiley face. Some tears coming out. Anyways, we're going to go into the coconut cream, an ounce of coconut cream. It's kind of funny. I was looking all over the fridge for this bottle, and it had tipped over in the back of the fridge, and I just couldn't see it anywhere. I was like digging and digging. What the freaking heck is this bottle? It was there. I couldn't find it. It was crazy. Yeah, get a little spatula action for that coconut. For that cream o coconut. So we need an ounce of that. I'm watching Bruce over here on the couch. He's like making a little bed at the top of the couch. We have all these pillows. That sounds weird. Oh my. Bruce is looking at me like, what are you doing over there? He's like, what is that inappropriate sound happening? He's like, do you have one of my toys over there? What's that sound? All right. And then Tiki is upstairs in his little carrier looking out the window, squawking at birds and stuff. So you might actually hear him from the other room kind of doing his thing. All right. We're just about there to 1 ounce. There we go. We're just going to do it straight up in that container. Why not? All righty. There we go. Beautiful. Kind of funky measuring this out because it's almost like gelatinous in a way. It's pretty thick. There we are. Almost has like I don't want to say like a gel, kind of texture to it. But you know what? I like this. And I didn't get all of it out of the cup, so let's do a little bit more. Bang, bang, bang. Hi, Bruce. Yeah, he came over. He's like, I want to see what's going on. Okay, come here, sweetie. Wee. He came back from the groomer the other day. He's so happy. Look at him, so handsome. Remember how tiny he used to be? Little baby Brucey. And okay, thank you for all the kisses. This is what's making that sound. He's like, ooh, it's a coconut cream, Bubbas. No, you can't have any of these. Okay, there we go. Well, they go. And then Boots is passed out, snoring over there on his Betty Bye. And yes, Dana, spatulas. If anybody wants to get any of these great little spatulas, they have some nice flexibility to them and stuff. You can get these at alacartecooking.com. So if you want to get some awesome spatulas, I'm going to toss this on to the Vitamix, and our Vitamix has our sound pad underneath it, and that helps with the obviously how loud the machines are. I mean, they're very powerful motors, so they're kind of inherently going to be loud. But if you want to get any of those, just go on to alacartecooking.com. You can order them, have them shipped to your house. They're fantastic. We've had great feedback on them and everything like that. So enjoy them very much. Anyways, next thing we're going to jump into is a little bit of pineapple juice. And this is 3/4 of an ounce, or I'm sorry, 3/4 of a cup pineapple juice. So let me go ahead and grab my little measuring tool here. There we go. Awesome. Ooh, this cup might be a perfect 3. Wow, this little jar here. I didn't know that. Oh, that makes sense. It's 6 ounces. That is 3/4 of a cup. Toy. I guess you learn something new every single day. And then 1/4 cup of heavy cream. If you know, you can do like half and half. We were gonna do some coconut cream. We ran out, so we have a little half and half here. And oh, actually, what I got here is I got this recipe. There's, well, let's see here, 1 ounce coconut cream. So sorry, messed up this recipe because we had the original recipe and then we cut it down to make it fit into a smaller blender cup, and I was reading half and half. So I need to actually add in more rum. That is a super big bummer. It's a really good bummer. All right, let's go ahead. Let's add in some more rum. So I put in 2 ounces of rum. This is what happens when Dana leaves. Everything falls apart. Ah, how can I do this? But anyways, I need to do more rum. And I guess I'll just have to invite the neighbors over because I see them working out in the yard hard on their lawn. Oh, this is so much. Oh my God. After I make this, I'm just going to drink this all myself. I'm going to be like, the live was so difficult on my emotions. And I'm thirsty after hitting the driving range. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to drink this entire blender. This entire blender container full of Piña Colada. It's going to be sweet. Okay, so I had, yes, I had that. Now I need to have more of this coconut cream. And this stuff is so freaking difficult to measure out. Honestly, I think I'm just going to kind of like eyeball this thing. So I'm just going to take the whole cap off. I know Dana is probably sitting in her car at a rest stop on her way back from Idaho, and she has the crazy eyes. She just put them into the chat. That is exactly what's happening to her emotions right now, which is going to be super funny. So we have a half. This is going to be so terrible. Oh my God. We have a half cup of coconut cream. I have to make sure that I'm reading the proper one, the proper recipe, because they're side by side and it's a little confusing. So, nope, not measuring it, straight up going in. That was probably like 15 ounces or 15 mils. Gosh, I'm having a hard time measuring stuff. Probably should have ate breakfast this morning instead of just had coffee. Whoa. Okay. I think we're good. We're just ka-chinga chinga. We are, I think we're going to be good there. Okay. And here's the thing is, I love coconut cream, so it doesn't matter. If I screw this up super, super bad, guess what? Love coconut cream. Anyways, it's not going to make me sad. All right. Dana, stop with those crazy eyes. Everything's okay. I fed the dogs. I gave Tiki food and water while you were gone. The house is not falling apart. Just what's happening right now. All right. Oh my God. She's in the chat. What is happening? Okay, so we have the pineapple juice. And we did, yep, already got the 3/4 cup. We're good there. And then we have a 1/4 cup of the heavy cream. Like I said, we ran out of the coconut cream, but that's okay. It doesn't really, I'm sorry, not the coconut cream, the coconut milk. We ran out of that. So we're just going to use a little bit of the heavy cream here. There we are. That's about 1/4 of a cup. Okay, from here, we're just going to toss in a bunch of ice. Now, the way that I recommend you add in the ice, and obviously it's like you can make it as icy as you want, but if you want to make it, you know, nice and thick, almost like a slushy, I would add in enough ice to where it just peaks up out of the liquid. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of ice. We'll toss it in there. Whoops. So you can see there, the ice is all the way down to the bottom and it's just peeking up out of it. So that's pretty much what I look for. Like when I do the recipes for Vitamix and the demos and stuff, and I'm making a frozen cocktail, like a mocktail or something, that's essentially like how I measure it out. We're gonna toss the lid on this, throw it on the blender. We're gonna run it up to high for about 35 seconds, and then we'll call it good. So. Go. All right, I'm just gonna let that thing do its thing, and you could garnish this with a few different things. You could do like a pineapple wedge or something like that if you have it convenient, or you could do like a frozen piece of pineapple on a little skewer if you wanted to. You could do kind of whatever it is that you want to. So for this one, I didn't have any fresh pineapple, so I'm just gonna have it as is. Toss in a colorful straw, and we're gonna call it good. And I'm just gonna drink this entire blender full of margarita. No, I'm kidding. Just slam it. Get the worst like brain freeze ever. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Oh, beautiful. So this is like totally slushy machine. So like I said, if you know with this, it's super easy to drink this as is. If you want it to be thicker, add in a little bit more ice. That's the beauty of it, is you can always add in a little bit more. But for me, as I usually make these like in the demonstrations and frozen cocktails here at the house, I put it, to where the ice reaches the bottom and it just sits peaks right above the liquid. And then it's just perfect like that. Yep, exactly. It's got like that perfect Frappuccino kind of texture. There's no chunks of ice. Super smooth, super pineapple-y and let's see here. Well, pineapple-y, creamy, all the above, sweet, but not too sweet, not too sour to where you want to put like a sugar rim on it or add any like simple syrup to it. This is just like perfect ratio all the way through. Oh my gosh, Dana, your faces, your Bitmoji thingies, your emojis, crying, laughing. It's not that bad. It is not a complete disaster when you're gone, I promise. Did anybody see how that shelf in the freezer totally fell out of the freezer when I grabbed ice? Oh my God, could anything else happen? Oh, geez, why can't I have kids, Leave for 5 seconds, the whole house turns to heck. Anyways, I would love for you guys to try this at home. I mean, it's a super easy recipe. Rum, and if you screw that up, more rum, coconut cream, pineapple juice, and heavy cream or coconut milk, whichever. Depends on how much coconut you like, I guess. The half and half, though, was perfect texture, perfect quantity for what I needed because I ran out of the coconut milk. But yeah, this is a fantastic recipe. So if you need a nice little chiller, because we're going in summer, whatever it might be, I think that this will be just a banger. So anyways, thank you guys so much again for joining us today on the happy hour, or joining me today, just me, for this happy hour. And I hope that you guys will try this at home. Of course, like, subscribe if you haven't already, comment with other frozen cocktails that you like to make. And so that way we can try those out on our own and possibly feature those on another happy hour. But we're going to do another happy hour next weekend, Sunday, 3:30 Pacific time. So make sure to set that on your calendar and join us because we have another fun cocktail that we're going to be doing, more summertime inspired as we make it closer and closer to that beautiful weather. So anyways, thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you next time here for another wonderful happy hour. Later.